my friends, foolish born-again Christians who are believers and not thinkers.
Yeah, Zoe once again. You know, when you're young, you believe everything, but when you grow, you need to question them. These are some questions. Very relevant. Don't be offended. Better music. Alright, tie. Many so time me who we are see me no. And I used to be maybe Sanebia na wengu. Fise free tete, a Christopher Jesus is coming soon 2019 years ago. And so still I won't do. Common sense in judgment in answer that why you garden of feeding, on Yakupon said we are the wembu. Yeah. To be on the map on summer went to. We was a bon summer me bonia me kojebo. When you blasphemy, Bami who say it make sense. On the ball me or mama journey for self-defense. When I go bob on some many paya bonia, I then I won't couldn't inferiority to avoid more offense. But when kumun sam no koneba. Before then, we be who will be keka. Or not this room for when mene aquanantena. Najana Yatias so Nayabesha manajakonya. Hey, who be the enemy? Samoka Sabon Samoa is Sunday so funny. O Christonia Unido, Munyame Sumponi, Namon Paya to na Bruni make more money, and Pabon save your economy, so shut up. Use the common sense. Dear Jumadebua, woman, Nina would daily bread, not to wage up at their fence. O Quasoriu, one co, body nana church, who to a de most of 4 and a year in a cash. We don't go we need bank account. Yame some panny so bepeka krako yanka. Uti our tight to our dues, $1 pounds. And so make us say you be pound sorry could pampa. Without your respect, Yamaria Sam as soon meal. When you go boy say Yamasumi and way your home. It's we a lawyer near, we a doctor near, we a teacher near, dino cre and one no. CSF Abraham de Moshe. Nana yeton kante maka Ghana antiti say religion ti kamia yese nyansa nya adwuma biemu. Yato yankocha na twe na kofa broni die no. Wuhia bibeni a yefre wo saying or yefre me Frederick. And so be who broni bia yefre the Kofi Konto. Ya identity. So who gonna be called the brethren? Broni say nekete that's why bibeni mbobo. Adwene ne ho abode ne bre. Obi ne ho a watwe abebe sika da ho a wonpe. Wa broni ka praye de to ahwede. Enti Africa yanto ye ne meye be ye mobo. Yefre me zo we nwumne ne ye me bomo kokko.
Mr. On the beat. Online store for by your friend abiexpress.com. Who approach memu no pobia to be free na mawa and how hukra. And one is a ubeko online. Now what type it www.abiexpress.com. Now me say open taria and yen for baku neton, upe laser and yen for baku neton, upe katia and yen for baku neton. Bia upe biano and yen for baku neton. One your friend multiple vendors. Now me say uto wadian so and chakra na wosaka u America, UK, Canada. Yes, for 9 na baby bia wo biano be shipping wunyamano dia bro in no time. Now me say Abi Express no, I yes a makola ewo online. AbiExpress.com. Kai say Abini ABBI. AbiExpress.com. Online store papa. AbiExpress.com. All in one source and pack.
What a new way to cool off and quench your thirst. And now everyone is enjoying the surprising experience of Paradise Pack treated drinking water. Hi. Join the refreshing experience and enjoy the all-new Paradise Pack treated drinking water. Paradise Pack treated drinking water. Drink pure, live more. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Mami no twetwe nkomo kakra bi. Ye frɛ me Mr. Good Taste. Esan sɛ, minima de efe. Ebia obedi dwumadie bi te sɛ birthday parties, outdooring, weddings, any outdoor event bia de a me kamfo Afredo Hotel e de amaw. Na so ba Afredo Hotel a ye dwumayefo ho te. Na mo sere kama. Sanso ye was spacious environment a wo de be ye event nyina sɛ me kan no weddings, birthday parties, outdooring. Any event I would win at Alfredo Hotel, I will be a so kama out the best edge my dear winning. So if you baby never so free manone and now we're gonna hire now back or sake room and as a garden city dear and she baby I say Alfredo Hotel. Ubehu Alfredo Hotel, I will come see a great Kinzama. Bia Ebeng Portrait Junction. Fra Alfredo Hotel at 0245 58 4138 and that's 0245 64 5437. Email alfredohotel2015@gmail.com. Alfredo Hotel. Experience the best of customer service.
Magbona. To every story, there is more than one telling. To every lie, there exists a truth. To every shadow, there is a light. This is the story of my land, Al-Kabalan.
Seda, Afisi Mechola, Kaleto Wapeme, Biketo Biase, Uyonebe, Akebula. Them try to change identity, them try to pull me down, but still we dead. Hey, Akebula, hey, Yetim Wada. We never go far. Hey, Akebula. Hey, so me sani dimechi, me wasu neti bibi, si wubu me si wuti ase na we odi shebi, kasasi abu firi so asika koko ebu so, intina abroni kwesi broni atune nye si woso, yese obeshi wase na nsu wonim ufi asasi aneja enene na nsamanfo eboni mahu ban, twedi ampon ototorobo nsu kwame yado medikan, yensa ne peja na pakan yakume mu na sorry dentikai, we ye wodi she obibini, fero ni biba, anaso bibini, osikeni, mansa musaba, anaso bibini, obenfu osaje fun kromaba, anaso bibini, okukudrufo shakazulu ba, mashensu didi minton trineda, mekame kura, na minkofa obifu frodye na maye na kuwa, mama mreni mama nyesu die mire fide bida, mesomu din ayi nitwe atro atoma kuma. Afisi mechola, Kaleto Wapeme, Biketo Biase, Uyonebe, Akebula.
You killed my strong and loot my places. You breed my weak, killed, deported and exiled my smartest and most skillful. I've lived a life believing all that I've been taught and told into reality. Mother of my
down, but still we dead. Hey, Akebula. Hey, Yetim Wada. We never go far. Hey, Akebula.
My home is a land of warrior kings. Call it Al-Kabalan. My origin and identity will cripple the very foundations of the supposed truth of this world. So you, light-skinned berry souls, try to suppress my history. Change our name and identity and history, and you control our fate. You call my land a jungle. You call my home a slum. You say I'm a charity case here to try hard to conceal the truth from me. You steal my art and my inventions to be kept in your museums. In your darkest of ages, my land shone brightest with the gold of Mansa Musa Keita. My ancestors left their footprints all over the world before its waters even felt the existence of your body. Our history didn't just start some 6,000 years ago as you claim. The works of my homeland in Ile-Ife beats any of the 7 continents of its time. Coined from the name of the goddess Europa, of the Phoenician origin traced to my land. Even your Europe originated from us. Proof that you came from us. Yes, no cloth can ever reject the hope of a black thread. Like the leaves of a tree that you are, you will always trace your source down to your roots. The land, Al-Kabalan. Yes, Al-Kabalan. We lay the foundations of what built the world. So let the memory of the Datichit, the Nok culture, the Monotopa Empire, the Pwani, the Kush Empire ever rekindle in our hearts, not forgetting the Kuba and the Luba. This is not the end. I'm just getting started.
Afisi Mechola, Kaleto Wapeme, Biketo Biase, Uyonebe, Akebula.
For those of us who don't know, Al-Kabalan is or happen to be the original name of our continent, now called Africa. So on that note, let me take the opportunity to give a bit of history before we go into the show this morning. Anyway, my name is Kwabnabi Benitevia, aka DJ Fuad, the public enemy who has no one, and this show is brought to you by kind courtesy AbiExpress.com. Buy all your made in Ghana goods from Ghana to any part of the world through AbiExpress. So we just go to www.abiexpress.com or www.abiexpress.gh.com, and you can get everything that you want from Ghana right there. The website is secured. They accept mobile money. They also accept PayPal. They accept credit cards as well. And of course, you don't want to stay dehydrated, so you need some good water, and that water is Paradise Park mineral water. They are helping us to bring you this show this morning. So anytime you go to the shops, make sure you ask for your Paradise Park mineral water. And also, if you are in Kumasi or you are from outside and you're going to Kumasi and you need a place to relax and have your event, I'm talking about Alfredo Hotel in Kumasi. Just go there and you will never regret. Alfredo Hotel, we say, experience the best of customer service right there. Okay, so you heard the poetry or spoken word that just went by from the man, Sefogan. Sefogan is actually level 300 student at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Let me put his picture up there on the screen for you. So this is Sefogan. He is a level 300 student at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He's an arts and a student. He's a great painter and also a poet and a spoken word artist, of course. And you can see the people behind him, Nana Banamwa and other dignitaries. He was performing this one that I played, a Kabuline, right there. So you can go out there on iTunes, Apple Music, and Tida, YouTube, and check him out and enjoy some great African poetry. Yes, so a Kabulan, that poetry that I just listened, talk about how we used to be called a Kabulan before we were called Africa. So Africa is actually a Roman name. Africa, the continent, was named after a Roman general or conqueror by the name Scipio Africanus. And you know, the loss of conquering is that anytime you conquer an area, you conquer a nation, at that time you put your name on the land. So, according to legends and history, Scipio Africanus was the one who conquered Africa for Rome. So he put his name on the continent. Other than that, we used to be called a Kabulan. You understand? So that is a bit of history right there. So let me do my memory, you know. Good morning, Africa. Jumadi so begin at the Kwabnabi Benitevia, your better DJ Fuad. And you might say, and I say, I knew some man who a branch a friend. Sefogan or you call a Sukupong, our Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi. I found a Sefogan awaiting me Apple YouTube, Apple Music, iTunes, anybody, while I check in on now to me, Apple, Namian Utia, which anywhere bring Africa. Samsung and Opay, America will say AbiExpress.com, Paradise Park Mineral Water, and Alfredo Hotel. One of us has made it be a girl. Nansanam, one hour would be kind a bar, so show the soul, maybe Bobudi and Sana Yatwa. So the Anopabi, I said, go to do show the soir, I have Brasonten. And Foster Nana Marcus, the great Marcus, I said, good work. And King George said, Grand Rising. Hajia Zenabu Sari said, hello, family. And Awudu Mario said, Avram, long life to you. And said, Nati says, long life, good son, Dr. Avram Bimoshe 1. And Awudu says that, Hajia, how do you see Avram, because you are a Muslim like me? Oh, okay. All right. And Patrick Nam says that hello, and Abigail Abito Abigail says Common Sense Father Ben Moshe. And King David says, who did this music you just played? Please. His name is Sep Sephogan. I'll put the name out there, Sep Sephogan. And the title of that one is A Cable Line. You can check it on YouTube, or you can buy it on iTunes as well, onto your iPhones. And Samba Leon says that he is good. King George comes at A Cable Line, okay. And Godfred Asari Ajimai says that I can't find CSF TV on YouTube. Oh, okay, I will help you out. And Samba Leon says that we should start teaching blackness in schools. It will be only to prove self-love. Okay, thank you. So this is where I will end the shout out this morning. So tomorrow you should also do well to join the show early so that you can have your name mentioned, or you can always send your shout outs, your greetings. If you have somebody celebrating their birthdays, you can send that to me on my WhatsApp number 0247785 986 0247785 and I will just read them for you. So today, the biggest story that we'll be doing is what I've posted up there. Can we as Africans go back to our extended family system? If yes, how? If no, why? So I'm asking again, can we as people, as Africans, go back to our extended family system? If yes, why? If no, if yes, how? If no, why? Why can't we? Yes, that is what we are asking today. So you can see the headlines scrolling beneath the screen right there. Once again, my name is Kwabena Benita. You can call me DJ Fuadi. Just about 39 minutes past 9 a.m. here in Ghana. I don't know where you are watching from. Let me hear from you. So let's go straight into the headlines making the show this morning. Okay, so from the very top, says that U.S. $4.6 billion Abacha loot return in 18 years. I investigate. Keep children away from mobile phones to prevent cancer. ACO says so. African women working in the Middle East. What is the AU doing? We'll look at that. International flight to Lagos diverts to Ghana due to poor equipment, leaving passengers stranded in Accra. Okay, and today we'll do some editorial on Nigeria's airport as well. Another editorial is, can African go back to our extended family system? And another editorial, last week we all saw one of the biggest and gargantuan, most decorated weddings in the history of Ghana, where Kwame Osei, despite son Kennedy, had his traditional and white wedding. And we are going to look at how this wedding reception is putting pressure on young guys, especially the way this wedding is pushing the females to put pressure on their fiancés. And we're going to look at how, if care is not taken, low-minded people can postpone their marriage because of this wedding. We will look at that. And finally, arrogant police officers harass Ghana web journalists. So these are the stories making the headlines. So we'll be going through the stories one after the other. Okay, so some messages make Abraham reach out to me. Okay, so let's look at the story on Sonny Abacha. Yes, Sonny Abacha happened to be one of Nigeria's famous military leaders in history, and he is said to have looted the country a certain amount of money, stored them outside of the country. So the story says that $4.6 million Abacha loot returned in 18 years. I investigate. So Nigeria has, over the past 18 years, recovered 4.6 billion from allegedly looted from the nation's treasury and trashed abroad by the late head of state, General Sani Abacha. Data on the recoveries collected by Daily Trust indicates that the funds were repatriated mainly from 4 countries between 2002 and 2020 under the administrations of Olusegun Obasanjo, Goodluck Jonathan, and Muhammadu Buhari. The countries included Switzerland, Jersey Island in the United Kingdom, United States of America, and others. Under the administration of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, 1.2 billion was recovered in 2020, and $149 million from Jersey Island in the UK, and 2013, 500 million recovered in 2004 from Switzerland, and another 458 recovered in the year 2005 from Switzerland. So, the late president of Nigeria was said to have looted the nation and stored the money somewhere in international coffers, and these countries are returning back the money. But my question this morning is, why do the nations accept the money in the first place? Anytime you hear about corruption in Africa, it is these countries that talks about corruption in Africa. But when our leaders loot us and want a place to hide the money, these same countries are those who accept them into their economies. And the same countries will set up NGOs and organizations to rank most corrupt nations around the world. And apparently, most of the countries turn out to be African countries. So my question is, why do these countries accept the corrupt money in the first place? It's a shame. They should bow down their heads in shame. I don't see the difference between our corrupt leaders and these countries that accept these looted monies. Enti Olusegun Obasanjo, their friend is saying, Sani Abacha, say we sika bi any free Nigeria. Na miadom said the economy. A minor of this can go see a mass as here and kind of air since 2002. Sika Africa are mining USA, UK, Switzerland, any other countries now. I've been through Nigeria a year. $4.6 billion. And Abeka Omo Elsa Ewa Honomo. Yet was so now call a year story. A di Honomo. And then say make a show no. Yabeshe Yemiyama or more Middle East, Kuwait, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia. A binum kwa amanhurumu pa BBC the video biaba me amayahwe na yahwe dien na ya ban ahodo eye ewo Ghana hanom eye of Nigeria eye of Tanzania and other African countries echinisra wo so a share na yensua de haya ba eye disua nko a mesra eti wo so a na wa share de amame. Still in Nigeria, now we're going straight to the Nigeria's aviation sector. International flight to Lagos divert to Ghana due to poor equipment, leaving passengers stranded. Okay, this one was reported by the CNN. All international flights bounded for Lagos, Nigeria, have been diverted to Ghana following poor weather conditions and complications from new equipment installation. British Airways and Emirates Airlines are among the carriers unable to land at the Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos and were instead routed to Ghana. The diversion are rolling travel plans for many of their customers, according to a statement emailed to affected passengers. Enti yese hamatani ni niti kakra no ama plane binom entimi enlande ewo Murtala Mohammed Airport of Lagos. na da bia se mehu se nyema bi se ekoso ewo Nigeria na eya esan se ye pe oman a ombetimi ede omnyema tutu yie ama nyema ye fe ma obi akra be ka se odwane akọ ama nyema nka Nigeria. So why is it that Nigeria, when it comes to the electricity, is a problem? Nigeria, when it comes to their airports, is a problem, and so many others. But here we are, they have the numbers, so if they have to put pressure on their government, they have 2 million population to put pressure on their leaders, or let me say 180 million people. If it's about smartness, there's no country in Africa which people are smart when it comes to thinking fast. Nigerians are there. When it comes to hard working, Nigerians are there. So why is it that it looks like national development is lacking? Is it because Nigerians are indifferent when it comes to national development? I don't know. You can text me your comment if you are watching from Nigeria. That would be great. Tell us why. But the little survey that I've done is that Nigerians feel that their leaders are not going to do anything, so they will not even bother to put pressure on their leaders to say that fix our airport, fix our lights. They will just go out there, do their hard working, get their money and buy generators. But let's look at it. For how long can you be sleeping under generator, working in generator fumes and all of that? The medical the medical expenses that you go through for using generator for all your life is uncomparable if you can put pressure on the government to fix your electricity. So this is a little bit of advice here on Good Morning Africa to my Nigerian brothers, that we have the numbers. We have the numbers. If we say we want our leaders to do the right thing, we can let them do the right thing. So let's rise up to the occasion and do the right thing right there. So that's another story coming all the way from Nigeria, and my opinion on that. Now, keep children away from mobile phones to prevent cancer. Who says so? Let's go into the story and see why they are saying that we should keep children away from mobile phones. Mr. Paul Opoku Ajiman, the Executive Director of Africa Center Organization, a cancer organization, has advised parents to keep mobile phones away from children, as research has proven that it has a greater risk of causing cancer. He said mobile phones were very good but emit radiations, and because children's nervous systems were still developing, they become more vulnerable to factors that may cause brain cancer. That's serious. Mr. Ajman said this during a day workshop for staff of the Ghana News Agency in Accra. The training was part of the organization's series of sensitization program using data to promote cancer prevention through awareness creation and screening. The sensitization program is to help people to avoid exposure to things that could cause cancer, as well as early detection for effective treatment. The executive director explained that cancer, which are simply abnormal growth in various parts of the body, were caused by factors including biological, geographical, social, political, or cultural factors, saying that their names were derived according to where the growth would occur. Mr. Ajman classified cancer as chemical exposure to unhealthy diet, medical, nuclear, biological, family, aging, childbearing, and the physical consumption of alcohol, drugs, tobacco, and narcotics. Okay. Inti near executive director no eka nyina ne say awofo montwe moma emfiri eye mobile phone no. O say nti a all kasa nyina ne say emmofra no so mususu a the rate at which our body may be fighting against cancer no ever form into was rare say muni munchimoma in free cancer mobile phone say the beya emma omu enya brain cancer into we there em say a futu a comma yema menum and your papa num awofo eho. Keep your messages coming. I will be reading them very soon. So let's move on to our next story on Good Morning Africa. So now we are taking our first editorial video, and which is African women working in the Middle East. What is the AU doing? Middle East, Middle East Kuwait, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and then as for Ebinum Asatram fantastic. Ebinum so Asatram Yakra assigned agencies, Amudio Mokoyeno, Ebinum and Kanokre, Ebinum and Yapapa. Tomum could do what now Quadana and Quasum and easy cry. And on a net. Yeah, video, short video be na ya bi say am say e dia na African Union ye fa ho e dia na akra amman what is the African Union doing about the treatment our women, especially young women who travel to these Arab nations to work? What is the AU doing for them to protect them? What laws, what measures, diplomatic measures are they putting in place between our various countries and this Arab nations where human rights are on the low? For example, in Ghana, what is the gender ministry doing? What's the social welfare doing about all of that? We are going to watch a video put together by the BBC, and so we say credit to the BBC for letting us have this amazing video today. So please, some of the images are not nice, so be mindful of that. It's just a 5-minute video put together by the BBC. Let's watch and come, and as you're watching, send me your comment and let me know which country you are watching from.
Because of that, I'm Korean. Sababu nimepatikana na mfono watachukua. Mniokoe.
$2.8 million women work as maids in the Middle East. Many have their passports confiscated on arrival, and some find themselves trapped inside homes where they're overworked, underpaid, and physically abused. Emma Mbura is a Kenyan senator who campaigns for the rights of Kenyan women who are sent as domestic servants to the Middle East. Today she's on her way to the hospital to visit Mary, a Kenyan maid who was badly burned in a fire at her employer's home in Jordan.
Nilipofika kwa jiko, Maria akapiga nduru, wakaamka. Mama, nini Maria? Nachomeka. Nisaidie mama. Alipotamka nilihisi kuna mtu ananipigia mateke.
For a month, no one in Jordan, not her employers or the recruitment agency, informed Mary's family of the accident until she was put on a plane home.
Now this is her.
No, the world has come to know what is happening. As a mother, as a leader, I will not stand, I will not sit and watch this kind of shit. We are not animals. There is no slave trade anymore.
Despite stories of abuse, thousands of women from Kenya and Ghana still sign up with recruitment agencies, like this one in Jordan.
ماشي الحال؟ لا والله احنا هلا تركيز السوق الاردني على الغانيات بالدرجه الاولى احسن من كينيا، انا بالنسبه لي
احسن من كينيا؟
احسن من كينيا.
احنا كينيا احلى يا
لا انا بقول لك هلا شوف الكينيه تعليمها اعلى، هدول الشعب لهم بيضوا هارد وركر. انا بعثت لك اخر جروب وصل شو المحلاوه؟
ايه هودي ايه
سنه 11 بنت اياها
ايه بعقده شو خيي هيك يوصلوا كميه غير شكل.
You are welcome here.
And you have a good choice that you have Mr. Yusuf. He's one of the best agencies in Jordan.
Thank you, Dad. We must call you Dad.
Lily, thank you.
يا حبيبي بلشنا.
I appreciate. Thank you very much. And you too also so beautiful, really.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Neither of these agents is accused of abuse, but the abuse does happen, often behind closed doors and usually unreported. Some women, though, escape to safe houses, like this Caritas Center in Lebanon, where they are free to tell their stories.
He came where I was sleeping and he told me, I want you. And I told him, no, I can't, I'm married. And he told me, you're in my house, you have to obey my roles in this house.
I was feeling confused, even I was wishing I would die. It was hard. I don't want to remember it.
Marivik? Give me lighter. I don't think there is a human rights in this world. No way. Maybe in Europe, but not in the Middle East.
In 2012, Kenya banned women from travelling to the Middle East as domestic workers. But recently, they lifted that ban and signed new deals with Saudi Arabia, Lebanon and Jordan. Mary Mbela, the maid who was burnt while working in Jordan, died of her injuries a month after she was returned to Kenya. Her family was never compensated, while the fight against the trade in domestic servants continues for Emma Mbura.
Kwa sababu wanaokwenda Saudia ni wasichana wengi ambao mara nyingi si wasomi kutoka kwetu Mijikenda. Mimi leo siondoki hapa mpaka nikae na nyinyi wa mama kando na tupange hino Kilifi County kama wanawake. Yeah.
All right, and I think our government should take serious interest in these so-called agencies. Whenever they see the advertisement on media, government should have interest in who they are, where they are taking these young girls to. I think this is so important. This is very, very important. Because if you look at what the man said, that there's no human right here, maybe in Europe, not in the Middle East. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. And mind you, when it comes to sexual molestation, these Arab people are masters of this crime because of the restrictions on sex and all of that in their country. So please, let's be careful where we try to go. Okay, so let's move on to our next story this morning on Good Morning Africa. We are going to our second editorial here in Ghana. Over the weekend, last week, let's say, there was a big wedding in Ghana, and this wedding is causing a lot of pressure. And I picked this story just to advise our sisters, because mostly you go to social media, it is our young girls who are posting these videos, sharing them, and you know how the story goes. Most of them because of naivety, most of the things they see, they want to see in their life. There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong for any human being it a man or woman, to be ambitious, to work hard and achieve things. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any young woman dreaming to have the biggest wedding. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any couples having the biggest wedding receptions, having all the cars in the world to be in their convoy. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's everything wrong when you don't have the means, but you want to force yourself to be there. So let's just watch a 6-minute video from this Kennedy's guy's wedding. That is businessman Kwame Despite's son, who is also the general manager for his group of companies, the Despite group of companies. So let's watch the video. After that, we'll come to talk about it. And send in your comments on WhatsApp 024-7785-986 or on Facebook. Okay, so that was a bit of the gargantuan wedding that took place here in Ghana. And as a media person, as an advocate, I have a way of looking at things. I have a different way of looking at things. And what I've been seeing, the reaction young girls in particular are having to this videos, I thought it wise to add it to the show this morning for us to talk about it as Africans, not to be under unnecessary pressure by somebody who has built himself, got all the monies, and doing it. You get it? 80 now to wedding no one goes one and your cars no Maybach so na Bugatti so Ferrari so na Bentley so me sure ya could do be cars now Ghana position need to no Toyota V8 and I did chat to her. It was amazing. It was amazing. You know, my mama a story be young girl or the boyfriend or master share our rear at to a cabe 2 months. I'm on my worry. Omugu so my be my plans on my way is simple. Afe e wo mu na girl no call na damfo ba ko ni classmate ni papa ye politician or ye minister the wedding girl no call na damfo na papa ye minister wedding ba ya ka che ni kunu say onua say untimi ma me wedding no enye kese nche me classmate na me call wedding na ene wedding no ye ntwi sheda ana branch say young woman asembe na wo pa kire no o say ai say untimi Moka and mammy wedding and say madame for no dear no dear. And yet, to I mean, wedding no Amazon. A banty and the castle be a buy on Diago and Pampa, a buy on say, 1 year wedding, it's saying a damn for now, never pay minister no dear dear. On your ready so their wedding. I mean, this is not fair. And I call this stupidity. And so they were discussing this on radio. Say, I'm out for French or my being as simple, as short as I just match. Just how bano say, or in Yakupo because you are correct, Jano. So I say, yeah, this is what you tell them. So when I bought a single man who are to Manuko. Because a dear Obana before the marriage comes on, actually say, oh, I know about we are. Bra or bra friend or bra momobi. Because near my man enough of one who say, or ye big or ye guy, or also so or Jananaso, Sanya Manon Anna, or the Behawadin, our Babu. Inti. So we are branch here, na u deti obi, na uhu sa sign na, Mr. Chonho Ephraim, na. And from Kusubia. Ain't ye back a yet despite banning the wedding the son. None making none say mesremo say o ma wedding we ti woni boyfriend o fiancé mo wedding am plan say ebeba so anytime soon mo postpone because of wedding we are na wo shallow mind now I didn't ever form if you're a young man and you can be pressurized by this video by this rich man's son to postpone your wedding, I think you are shallow-minded or you are low-minded, and that shouldn't happen. I'm not against extravagant wedding. No, I'm not against that, but I'm against it when poor people want to do it. When poor people want to do it. When you do that, you put pressure on yourself. That marriage will be based on lies. You don't have cars. You go and rent all the cars. That's a lie. You don't have those hotels that you spend your honeymoon in. You don't have the money. You go and borrow to do that. That's a lie. And it will continue when you start living the real marriage life. So please, young men and women of Africa, let's learn to cut our coat according to our size or our material. I think that should be the real thing. All right, let's go for a short musical break. When we are back, we are going to watch our second video for the day or for the morning, and also I'll start reading some of your messages. So keep your messages coming. Let me make this announcement before I go for the musical break. My brother, Simba Leon, I'll get in touch with you right after the show. I'll get in touch with you. So don't forget, I'll get in touch with you right after the show. Yes. Adrian number say real talk. People copy wrongly. Exactly. It's like people hear, oh, polygamy is good, polygamy is accepted, and they are poor as church mouse and they want to practice polygamy. You would die early as a man. You understand? So the fact that something is good for somebody doesn't mean it's good for you. There was this video. Now gave the air casafa sako the enyom the peosara ho. When I say, Sanu, the boyfriend was super queen, you were near mouth. What team we have surrender doom no? What you want to read be back, doom radio no? What property as lay a bar, so if you go, so say no near mouth, and you may have despite me, and you might don't go to any sako in the year. Because who was super queen? I will talk with you, me peosara. You can't say KFC, Empire. We used to 3 months. Not all copy about Rebecca no. You understand? So when we see something in the media, when we hear a song, when we hear anything, let's analyze it vis-a-vis our economic power, our purchasing power. We shouldn't just jump into it because others are doing it. No, it doesn't go that way. 15 minutes past 10 right here on Good Morning Africa. My name is Kwabna Bibini, AKGJ. Fuad. Let's watch this one. When I'm back, we'll do our second story. Can Africans go back to our standard family system? Yeah, and before. Yeah, sitting on that face. You fear, you turn a bomb. Wumi out to Kofa, we have a cow who to Kofa, we have a come who feel. I see a eguno. Yeah, Beshe, since I saw Bonnie at Deba. Jenny bit my affair. I'll be right back.
Zuma Nelson, there's not much we could say to Pat Caldell. He's absolutely shattered.
That's right. And I came in to knock him out in the first round. You know, man, that's what I make my mind. But I want to prove to them I'm the best in the world.
The Bonnie Beats Nation.
Yeah. See, rap on my back in the bottle. It is a one per mass my trouble. Brother name, mom was a me Jimmy Bomo Coco. Ejabia Mohona Bay Mobo. A goof for my so. Rap some corner ya be chain. What the seven me fa was a trauma. Cause I win at me waist. Just I will up with the yellow. Rappers I do more ever gonna have no very few. Suck, Brazil, Dane, tell him.
I'm insane. I'm a rattle brain at 2GH. Medical. G for the relate. Cause it be we the control. Strong G, Kofi cannot an flow. Mame 30 seconds, because you're filing. Dons in the yapo, no, I bet you the wrong things.
Counting my blessings. Counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist for my haters. They call me Elzima Nelson. Counting my blessings. Counting and stacking my blessings. I got a fist for my haters. And they call me Elzima Nelson. Elzima Nelson. Elzima Nelson. I got the fist for my haters. And they call me Elzima Nelson.
Okay, hold up. When I work at a brother, I got bankrupt. Can me ship me lines if you Dubai many time. Maybe Hennis know what that's over camp. You could try some. Me pesa me to me feeling so for some. Can me lyrics I am raw, no condom. Into with the mommy beats and I make it random. Try my brain doom so. Where your rappers over them and then not yako. That's a word me when you born I will be piano talk. Fizanya day I maybe I no full stop. But the pounds let me then you know go see it up. Or happen to go between what to say dandruff. I bet you the feel. Men I make control cheap up. Put it me madam I will leave it in your press up. Give it up. We know the play, man. When you lazy rapper, you deserve a left hand. But the boko they be feel me face, man. This is a wolf, feeling me lyrics and not amen. I dey murder every beat, I dey kill it with rhymes. So person winning me your beef, but I'm one of a kind. I know the bass, straight up when I'm not on my design. Eating a seven more than the bone set up in time. Counting my blessings, I'm counting my blessings. Azuma Nelson, Azuma Net.
There's no way my quicker can beat me. There's no way my quicker can go 4 rounds with me. Because of my power. I got my power, I got experience, I got everything too much more than my quicker. And I want him, that girl, I call her girl because she don't want to fight me. She's scared of me. She know who I am and what I can do. I know the trainers, these trainers don't want to fight me. You know, I took the title from a young man. And any old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm gonna kill him.
Exactly, I took the title from a young man, and any old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm gonna kill him. Who says Azuma Nelson cannot do the American slang, so he can do it better? So that's the song by a young man by the name Brazil Pounds. He called this one Azuma Nelson, counting my blessing, counting and stacking my blessing. I got a face for my haters. So they call me Azuma Nelson. That's the chorus for you. Anyway, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of Africa. This is Good Morning Africa, the only show that discusses issues on the continent about black people and all of that. So our last editorial video that we're going to watch is a short video that I have titled On Point by Councillor Lutrot. Okay, but before we watch the video, let's look at how our extended family system has broken down and the reasons we give for leaving the extended family system. Interference and witchcraft, and I think one of the institutions that has actually forward and helped to collapse our extended family system is our so-called prophets and pastors. Because Obetina so far catch you said, Umia Bana Akofani Fia Grasa Betana Ucheno, or no all yell. Or Fasana Akofani Fia Grasa Bana, or no all yell. So, Memphis will be a media and Maria, I am a year member, a son, Abofu, air coachano, and I say, Yakofa. Abra, so UK any other Western countries are Omusia, the extended family system, our schools, actually, how they can adopt it to help them. Because the nuclear family system is so expensive, psychologically, economically, and all of that. Because Mami Mao, typical example of how expensive the nuclear family system, say, a certain area, you can say, a mayor, you can nuclear family system, say, oh, area, we get it, or ma, and a wope, and I'm here with you. Ne boarding pa na boarding no ebi nie. Se wo adopt saa asetena na de esinie bibi eto na oyire na o ma kwadwuma wa hwa obewu obi ani fie. Se bibi hawa untimi se bia oyire ene o ma na etete wa sanse wo ye abrabo no me yire ne me man ko nti no bo se na account ko a untimi ne minimum obi untimi ne na busiafo enche ne eha no sanse ahyase na no mo ti asese life eyo no ne ne yire ne ne ma nti na busiafo so eyo mo fi na brabo mu tiafe se bibi ko so a untimi ne obi a enche na ukọ abafo no mu a the way the nuclear family system are expensive in the when you are old oye unyini san say onko na oche no na e do akotena foster home na obi na ehwe nipa no a ohwe wo no yebetua ne ka but anye hwe no abibre no ha no anka ye ne ye ho ye tena ye nananom etimi ne ye tena no mo maya bakosem no mo che ade sa akokun so obewu enti se open se wu ne enti a suicide ana say ankofo sha akonfo no e wo form of bibiro mu a eye se ye ne ye ho tena one of the reason why suicide low in Africa. Now, I'm talking about the pros and cons of the extended family system and the nuclear family system. And I'm saying that the nuclear family system, which we Africans are increasingly adopting, is too expensive to run. It's very, very, very expensive. And it's about time we take a look at it. Let's look at the whites who introduced it to us. When their parents are old, they have to employ somebody to take care of them. That is economically not correct or good. Now, okay, I'm told my sound is low. Okay, I hope it gets better now. So those of you listening, let me know if the sound is okay. Okay, so as I was saying, it is so difficult to run the nuclear family system psychologically, mentally, and economically, and it is also breaking our social systems. Let me give you an example. There was this NGO, Amoko Obuase. Now you be too good as a civil to go for home. You see, you are free. 80 company you could see self-contained abusian 4 months as you nice one video. Then within a year, now in Crawford, you know, a sign a free self-contained air cover the move to go no matter as that and so. In the NGO, be to also obey research. I didn't know Crawford. Now what to take double demony and let them get a sister to them Musa free. When we are research on Musa and Crawford said, you see self-contained more. Our social bond, our work as people are breaking. And sometimes you see, when we are not careful and we see something new, we will want to force it on people. No. And that's what happens with these NGOs who also lobby our government. NGO we have I deal with the same cost so you say Ghana for adopting abana momo kwan no ma comprasi no mo ye. Assess so many things in the lives of these people. Into no classic one said first no na ye use pipe we fie ye sorry I consume one a exercise. 2 ema mi hia mi nua ehia no ehu se de no esitie. Ema 3 se bibi ekoso mi nua bra bomu a mihu na boa bi o ha me de aboa no se me so na nkoyi a ohu o de aboa me ye ko se contain mo no me sorry a me family dey ehia me ko afrom me nhia kwadwo me nhia kwasi. So that communal lifestyle is dead. I'm not saying living in a self-contained house is bad, but What can we do? This is where I call on our sociologists and our sociologists to put their thinking caps on to design something that will fit into the modern system where we can still practice our extended family system. Mind you, when you say you live with your family, interference and troubles will come, but that's why we are human beings. We shouldn't always try to live life devoid of challenges. Let's become scientists on our own. Whilst we are practicing it, let's see the good, the bad, and document them, and sit down and say, how can we correct the bad? Instead of just saying that, oh, when you live with your family, there's a lot of interference, therefore, let's go the me, my wife, and my children type of family. It does not help. It does not help. Let's listen to Councillor Lutrot on this one. This one, I salute him.
Are coming from home. Everyone can say, charity doesn't begin in any school. You know, I deal with you, but me, Bessie and me, of my me at the woman in power to me. Because me share papa and poor, me suicide man be who. What's the them say? Social media about 1997. So that when you call off, the problem will not be blamed anywhere. One, me say, it is parenting. First, you know, Ubaya dear what but brown out as well, village out as well. They banish you for the behavior. What must say? Now slow catechists, usro hene, usro hema, even less to your boy, go, look, usro go catch your hene. But when we took the rights from taking the village to raise a child, says you be go be bassam, who been to me, or be yourself contained. Abrofwa dream boni or mopese or disagree. We were one. Africans were one. When you travel out, you can go and live with your brother in the state, and you become a citizen. You know who said they were becoming more powerful. African had the edge. Said, "Yenny logistics they begin to reduce it." And the European mentality from 1997, from 1931, almost start here. 97, I'm social media, and I'm say child right. The child needs to have a right. So when you come from work, so my and I need the absence of my child, so they don't even see my face. If your child doesn't see your face, it doesn't make that child not to be respectful. That's the way I'm marrying you think. You are here as a man, you live home 4:30. No, I live 4:30. Who is can quiet? Who is can quiet? Who is quiet? So you see a media person who is also mind a media person. When you tell them it's wrong, I say, there is love. We love my foot for the way. You think of building a family. So the two of you should, so they are professional and occupational hazard when it comes to marriage.
Ghana today, can say, oh,
Mommy, Ghana today, what is your essence of life? And your housewife. And your housewife, somebody that can be present in your absence. Says, yeah, because you'll be out of flat. There's a gap. Flat, you'll be on Chiano. This is America, they live more in Chiano. I say the European mentality have disintegrated us so much to the extent that the nuclear family spirit is dying in the name of riches.
All right, that was Councillor Lutrot's wife. And as I said, with this one, I salute him 100,000%. He is right. He's damn right. He's damn right. Kwanya ye faso aye ye worry. Kwanya ye faso ye chusu. And ye pesi worry, a jimo moye, any bibiano. It's about time we make all of this it's about time we as youths of Africa, we take a look at the kind of woman I marry, the kind of work they do. You understand? And no housewife as I think last week or so, Avram Ekasa about relationship. Now Oka say the moment ye shall see afraid ye no more spending more time housewife. And I'm say any else ye be kwa bontin ho nya kopia dwuma ye. Any ye ne. Sanki ye hu nyansa. Any ye hu say me yire a oti fie no or boa me ye fie. Na as against and that do not worry but omo a dime omo fee, because if you have a house where you don't have somebody who manages it well, And you see, sometimes we don't want to be real to ourselves. Yes, there are some things that women do and some men does it better than women. But how many men does that? How many men does those things better than women? You see, the nature is not stupid. Nature is not stupid that it created women to wire them a certain way to be able to do certain things better, and also wired men to do certain things better than women. So, as I always say, it's not about equality, it's about balance. It is about balance. I have said all the time that I cannot marry a woman that goes to work from 8 to 5. Not because I hate career women. No. I love to have my wife to work. But I want her to have a work that pays her so well, but is flexible. For her to be at home most of the time. A woman that the work that she does can even be done from home. For me, if I look at the way our society is going, I have made that decision even before I get there, that if I don't get that kind of woman, it will be difficult for me to choose one. It doesn't matter how I love you if I don't see that, if I don't meet a woman. So, and look, don't go fall in love with a woman who works 9 to 5. Then you are trying to convince her, stop her from doing her job. No. Every woman needs to also contribute her quota as a human being. So, make it a deliberate effort that as I'm searching, as I'm looking for a life partner, these are some of the qualities, the criteria I want in a woman. And there are so many women out there who are working from home and they are even paying themselves 2 times the ones who woke up every morning, dress up and go and sit in the office. And thirdly, let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Let them feel that they are also doing something important. And as a matter of fact, they are the fabric of our society. Enti Mr. If you don't want pet sa near my air so and then say because papa ni kwa juma, papa manu su kwa juma ni no, social media, phones, any TV, any training kwala no. Enti ni obete no eno nu say papa a wo de born bra. Tell the cousin little kind no, papa na sorry 4:30, my na sorry 4:30, omu nyina akọ. Omeba na kwala na da sa. I thought that weekends and and that is not parenting enough. And that ye who say ye society no a jinsem and kwala essay now on social media more can nyama nsam ya de and ya mo fault. Ye wade bi economics me friend scale of preference. We chose to make more money. Who says it's wrong to make money even in the first place? No, there's nothing wrong with that. But also factor your society, factor your home, factor your children into that. But before I digress, we're talking about the extended family system. I think that it's about time our sociologists, as I said, come together, come up with plans, rearrange it in a certain way that will fit the modern system. And yes, sir, I be having. Now, before I could read more comments on Eddie Amamono. My announcement to you, Simba Leon, we are Mefro. But before some Mefro, my announcement to you, yes, what obesity a year sika to CSF Momo number. Ya can say a year free, but Simba so afraid. And so line will have me who not call ya to say, Ofra, na yetimium, na yatina children, na yadawas and so alcohol. So I said, Osan there, eba wo number kwa enka ho itini aka say fa number kwa dia frɛ nti yesre number no is 0541 897972 0541 897972 yeah CSF mobile number no ha o send it the biba so na offer na say what one of you to me friend o send a text message ka first number ni WhatsApp o text message ka you bet me afa number no na ya frɛ na aye kama mesrewa monya sa emfa emane ena yaka say owo question ede Emma Avram efa Bible na Quran ho a okọ Chronicles of Abraham mu share bia wo show ya okọ inbox o send message na ye betimi apale na that point na ba money show so na e bisa no question no answer e dey amount mesramo social media no obi ejone nra obi be join ne obi join in 2009 obi be join into no da bia yesua de ma nti ene me fa konya we so no ma kire de ma bi social media sa o pese obi fa o serious on social media don't go right high na wo train say if I'm so ba kire high me say e ya bisua pa sa di we so betimi akate no ya me na mo share learn how to communicate on social media. Don't go right high or be inbox. So you probably a serious person on mine. Mostly say, oh, you'll be a minimum. No, I bet you're high. Why should I waste my time in right high? No, I bet you. How are you? No, I just so I am fine. I mean, it doesn't make sense seriously. Empty, Mr. So, oh, contact you will be WhatsApp, Facebook for the first time. Only Nipali Kasada, anybody knew. Hi, hello, my name is Konabi Beniteria. I am so and so. Me free have me say, me say na can say me me contact you. Fine. Did anybody be who message na who the also here? Nti that, over send me message. One few hours in the channel. What that be? You don't do high. No, I think. I mean, you didn't crowd. What's up? Obi a winning no. No, I got your what's up. It doesn't make sense on social media communication. To motion and family. And now, most of back Chronicles inbox. I have a question. Can you help? Minimum question now. So how can I help? Mr. No, my emphasis to share with serious. I have a question. Can you help? Nipa ko ka say there be abaka so do attend because on to me because onim question no. And you know, go the extra mile to let the person know which question you have. Then the person can say, oh yes, send it in, or no, I can't. All right, let's go to the comment right here. Kofi Mauga Lisa says that teacher of our time in the history of Ghana. And Chas Mante says, Abraham, I have a problem with Radinaye commercials. God does not dig boreholes, just as Carl Desmond does not speak Hebrew by the grace of God. Great contradictory statement by Abraham. No, how can that be a great contradictory by Abraham? Radinaye does not belong to Abraham. Chas Mante. So get your facts right. Please let Abraham explain this to me. I love his intelligence answering such questions. Die-hard fan of Abraham Moshe. Okay. So you can contact Radinaye to tell them that their name contradicts or whatever you say. Okay, so our brother Simba Leon, I'll call you after the show. Okay. Pat Ajekum says that, wow, Africa. And please, we are Ghanaians, so Spirit Jeff Shatter says that we need the tree, please. Okay, humble African Ibrahim. I see these stuff and I get really angry because how can Allah watch all these things go on and more to the point slavery? All right. Ajua Achia Poku Wari says that good morning. Good morning, sister. And just says I'm going out if you can't speak Tree. Okay, thank you. Priska Taylor says that the problem is the government. They don't create jobs for our people. And every young guy in Ghana are traveling to see greener pastures. That's true. So that's why we need to also put some pressure on the government to do something about it, to create a safe environment for us when we travel out there. Spirit Jeff Shatter says that you throw our culture away, DJ. I don't know how I do that. And Kwame Shadrach Pepra said that good morning, CSF. And why don't you understand English? That's somebody asking. And Ajekum Berma says CSF. And that Madame Janfiwa Forgio says that I'm so happy for them. And Priska Taylor says that some ladies are immature. Yes, she's referring to the girls who are being pressured by the videos they saw from the Despite Son's wedding. And Madam Janfua comes again to say the true talk. Adrian Abbas says that real talk people copy wrongly. He's talking about a wedding. This guy is really good. Jekum Barema. And okay, I'm not going to read those who are talking about speechy again. Because I've told you the show is Good Morning Africa. We need to reach out to our brothers outside of Ghana. Hajia Zenabu Sari says that Curtis, how you did? And this one says the topic meaning is can we go back to our okay. Noah Latte says that sorry, I'm at work. See you later, CSF. Thank you for joining. Why did you bring tree inside CF? Then they cut your life short. That's what Mjanfu was saying, that one. King George says that Eurocentric worldview such as individualism is destroying African through religion and education. Okay, Nyami J.E. says that, yeah, Counselor is right. And Ahmed Farah says that, Ahmed, live from Germany, Hamburg. Thank you. Chris Scott says that, how are you, DJ Fuad? And King John says that, are our sociologists actually functional in Ghana? And Elizabeth Mann is laughing hard to the tears in the bucket. So anyway, and Chris Scott says, have you got the link I sent you? Yes, Chris, I've got it. I will get back to you on Messenger after the show. Don Tonga say that CSF will large, and Kojo do bow. Dazi says that good morning, CSF. Adriana says that, yeah, people must learn how to chat on social media. I have thousands of hi and how are you doing, and I posted a post to it on my wall. And the great Bafo Jan is also live watching this morning. Yeah, so seriously, that would be my advice to all of us on social media. Let's learn how to communicate on social media. You don't go into somebody's inbox when the person doesn't know you and you say hi. I mean, those were the days when 2004 when Facebook came. But as of now, anyway, we mind and catch so. Unu bin kasada ni bani nimwa. Boudin baby a free nienti a o chro no. Basa ni pa ba ya papa wa respondo. Oko Chronicles of Around Moshe, the inboxer. Hi, I have a question, can you help? My God. It's so irritating and annoying. And such a person can stand somewhere and say, please, let's change that. Let's change that. So, if there are no new comments coming, I think that I will bring everything to an end right here. But as I said, if you have any religious questions, go to Chronicles of Abraham bin Moshe and leave your questions there. Leave your questions there. we'll let Avram respond to that on the show when as we get the questions. Eti meda obibia so say mo boy na mo ba dwumadie so ema bibia ekoso kama mo enko ye new YouTube channel so CSF TV na mo ko subscribe so say show we how dey do to Bible Quran the Chronicles the Common Sense Family na social issues to say the Good Morning Africa any interviews how da ye be ye no nyina no na ye de akọ ehonum ama bibia aye kama midi ni kwabna bibini tevia mo eso masene ena no pamia di nwade brel abexpress.com Afredo Hotel na Paradise Park Mineral Water omo ene se asene aye di dwumadie no ebrel ya da se mo hwe stay blessed.
McBorna. To every story, there is more than one telling. To every lie, there exists the truth. To every shadow, there is a light. This is the story of my land, Al-Kabulan.
Zeda, Afisi Mechola, Kaleto Wapeme, Viketo Miase, Uyo Nebe, Akebula. Them try to change identity, them try to pull me down, but still we dead. Hey, Akebula, hey, Yetim Wada. We never go far. Hey, Akebula. Hey. So me sane di mechi me waso ne tie bibi si wobu me si wuti ase na we odihye bi gasase a wo firi so asika kokko ebu wo so entina abroni kwesi broni ato ne nie si wo so ye se obehye wase na nso wonim ufi asase a neja enene na nsamanfo ebone ma ho ban twedi ampon ototrobo nso kwa me yadom me di kan ye sane peja na pakan yakume mu na sorry da tikai wo ye odihye obibini feroni biba anaso bibini osikeni mansa musaba anaso bibini obenfu osaje Kromaba anaso bibini okukudrufo shaka zulu ba mashensu didi menton tuneda meka mekra na menkofa obi fufro de na maye na koa mama mreni mama nyesu de mi refi de bida mesomu din ayi ni twe atro atoma sera afisi mechola kaleto wapeme Viketo Miase Uyo Nebe Akebula.
You killed my strong and loot my places. You breed my weak, killed, deported and exiled my smartest and most skillful. I've lived a life believing all that I've been taught and told, only to realize it's a calculated, manipulated move. We do what we do now because we know not what we were then, who we were then, and what true name we bore then. We have little knowledge of our ancestry, yet where I'm from is the birthplace of the world, the natural ground for Mother Nature, my home. You call it Africa after your own, Scipio Africanus, just because he conquered one of my own, the Carthaginian. What happened to names like Ethiopia, Kush, Kofia, Ortagia, Libya, or its first true name, Al-Kabulan? Yes, where I'm from, call it Al-Kabulan, mother of my down, but still be dead. Hey, Al-Kabulan, hey, Yetim Wada. We never go far. Hey, Al-Kabulan. My home is a land of warrior kings, call it Al-Kabulan. My origin and identity will cripple the very foundations of the supposed truth of this world. So you, light-skinned berry souls, try to suppress my history. Change our name and identity and history, and you control our fate. You call my land a jungle. Charity case here to try hard to conceal the truth from me. You steal my art and my inventions to be kept in your museums. In your darkest of ages, my land shone brightest with the gold of Mansa Musa Keita. My ancestors left their footprints all over the world before its waters even filled the existence of your body. Our history didn't just start some 6,000 years ago as you claim. The works of my homeland in Ile-Ife beats any of the 7 continents of its time. Coined from the name of the goddess Europa, of the Phoenician origin traced to my land. Even your Europe originated from us. Proof that you came from us. Yes, no cloth can ever reject the hope of a black thread. Like the leaves of a tree that you are, you will always trace your source down to your roots. The land, Al-Kabulan. Yes, Al-Kabulan. We lay the foundations of what built the world. So let the memory of the Datichit, the Nok culture, the Monotopa Empire, the Pwani, the Kush Empire ever rekindle in our hearts, not forgetting the Kuba and the Luba. This is not the end. I'm just getting started.